quarter-final stages. Manchester United beat Granada 2-0. Roma with a 2-1 victory away against Ajax. Finished Villarreal 1, Dinamo Zagreb 0. But we kick things off with Arsenal's 1-1 draw against Slavia Prague at the Emirates. Both teams having plenty of chances, but in the end, it's all to play for going into the second leg. Julien was at that game. Jules, disappointing night yet again for Arsenal?
Very frustrating. I mean, the way they concede that goal is just unacceptable. They must be one of the worst teams in Europe to defend the lead. Every time they seem that they give more chances to the opposition to come back in the game, and sometimes it's okay, like against Spurs, where they could have conceded late to drop 2 points, but they kept the win. Other times, like tonight, and many other times, it's just not good enough, and very frustrating because at times they played quite well. They created some chances. They could easily have been 2-0 up before the Slavia equaliser, but at that level, you cannot give away goals like the way they did tonight.
Why didn't Aubameyang start, Jules?
I think the bad performance that he had against Liverpool was probably the reason why he was only on the bench. I mean, he came on and made a difference because he created the goal for Nicolas Pepe. But after what we saw on Saturday against Liverpool, I think it was right for Arteta not to start him in a game like this. Not that Willian did much better, or Saka much better on the other side, but not that Willian, who replaced him position for position, did much better. But I think it was the right call from Arteta to say, you know what, I was very disappointed by what I saw against Liverpool. Not just you, but a lot of the players, but you especially. And in a way, I guess that was a sanction.
Kind of do or die in the second leg, Jules, regarding pretty much Arsenal's whole season. They obviously make it to the final Europa League, maybe win it. You can definitely hang your hat on that. If not, there's very little to be optimistic about. The
pressure is huge on that game, and you could see both ways. On one way, Arsenal are pretty good away from home this season in the Europa League. They won 3-1 at Olympiacos, they drew 1-1 at Benfica, but they played quite well in that game. On the other hand, Slavia haven't lost in more than 2 years at home. The last time was Inter in the Champions League. So they're very, very strong at home, especially when they just have to defend the lead. And you could easily see this Sparta Prague being very solid and going 5 at the back and drawing 0-0 and going through to the semi-finals. So big task ahead for Arsenal, and a game that will define their season, because if they don't win this Europa League and don't qualify for the Champions League next season and finish 10th, let's say, or 9th in the Premier League, this will not be a good season. So I'm not going to say that everything relies on that game for the season, but certainly a lot of it is, and the pressure will be massive on Arteta and on the players.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.